we can turn right at the end of the road, please, Nick. Make our way over towards the test centre. That's where we'll be doing our reversing today. Right. Okay. And then it's going to be left here. Okay. So we're going to go to the end of the road where we'll turn right this morning. Check it both ways. See the whole picture. Going incredibly slow is what he's doing. I think he might have been able to go then. Okay, what do you think about that?
Yeah, probably, yeah. That's one of the things where, like...
Alright. So go to the end of the road, top of the road, where we'll turn right. Okay. Stop. We're going to the cycle area. Areas, they will catch you out. They'll you on the test as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue on. If you stop in a cycle area, automatic fail. Sometimes they are incredibly hard to see because of the faded lines and all day. That's where the paint out them. That's usually judgment. Yeah, they have. So we will be turning left when we get there. Okay. Which is where you should normally be driving anyway. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will have our left signal, guys behind. Now they have actually changed this.
What we're going left here.
Yeah, of course, yeah, little slip road.
So we have to stop. Do we go and stop in that line?
Yeah. So move into the slip road. Yeah, that's it. And then stop at the light. So this is what's changed. They've actually added a set of lights here, whereas before you used to go around and have
that's
ways.
why it's a bit different, yeah.
The things that they've changed, in fact, I don't think they've changed much else. They put pedestrian crossings in as well. Over that side.
The lights there. That's good. I know plenty of them. Oh, these two. Nice. It's good.
Okay, we'll have a cursory glance to the right anyway, just a quick glance. That's just to make sure that there's any
Joint traffic, yeah.
emergency vehicles,
illegal
drivers, stuff like that, kids on push bikes.
Yeah.
So when we get to the roundabout next, we're going to go straight on second exit the street.
We don't need to indicate straight off the bat.
Following? Yes, you can. The answer is yes. Following?
Yeah.
So if I'm asking if you can follow him, it means that, he goes round and we can just, instead of stopping, we can actually just keep going of it, go behind him, follow on. So this is the little street where you're going to be stopping it to end it.
Yeah, on the right here, yeah.
Okay.
Don't mind this little bit, it's a bit tight.
Exactly. Being said, I do see people turning left here as well. Okay, so we're going to follow signs for Ring Road.
So we want to go straight over.
You do need to indicate. We do. straight on, isn't it? So when we get to the roundabout, let's check in the route now. And that's it. That's it. Come back as well. So when we get to the roundabout, we're going to be going straight on second exit. Just in case. Okay. I mean, we could go to the middle, but there we go. Green light. Let's go. It's just in case anybody wants to turn in. It's highly unlikely, but second exit. Yeah, straight on second exit. Okay. Okay, now at the end of the road is a roundabout. What I'm going to ask you to do is turn right, third exit when we get right. It will be. I can't see anything. Just edging out there. There you go. That puts you in the correct positioning for turning right. Alright, so I think what else we need at this roundabout, isn't it? Absolutely, yeah. Oh, good luck. Yeah, so all the priority now, so round we go. And as we go around, I'd like you to exit in the right-hand lane. So that's the safest thing to do, stay in the right-hand lane, just gas and go, mate. That's it. Now you're going to be merging together, so check your mirrors here. Make sure that you're aware of who's trying to merge with you. That's it. Difference between 30 and 40 feels like just the line. Not before the line. This is why we always say, when you are stopping, look at the line where you'll stop and then use all of the space to stop with. And that way you avoid the sharp break and the guys are behind you as well. They can also see where you should be stopping as well, so they kind of calculate it as well.
not working.
Say again.
That light wasn't working.
So if lights are not working, it's as if they don't exist. They don't have any sort of structure.
Where are we going?
At the roundabout, you turn it right, third exit.
Okay.
That's it. Once you do go onto a roundabout to turn right, make sure if you can try to get next to the roundabout.
Yeah.
Any sort of swinging out to make it easy to go around just goes into the left lane.
Yeah.
Makes things tight over there, makes things risky. So we are coming to another roundabout in just a moment. We are turning left first exit. So in a little while I'm going to ask you to pull over and stop on the left. We're going to get around this bend and then we'll find somewhere to stop on the left. Can't be easy. Stop on the left, please. And do better than that next time, Nick. Okay. So basically, you just pulled over and stopped without any checks or anything, no signals, no checks. You've literally just done the physical aspect of it rather than the technical aspect of it as well. We never do anything like that in driving. There's always that technical stuff. Yeah. So it's always mirror signal, position, speed, and then. All right. I'm going to. Just got to put that one on again. Put the button in though. That's it. Let go. Thank you.
I'm just going to push my seat up a little.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You can
do any adjustments that you need to do.
You can see the mirror, but it's just a little bit.
Okay, so as I said, we're going to learn some reversing.
Yeah.
It's going to be the first of the manoeuvres that I'm going to be teaching you. There's only like 3 different manoeuvres. You've got this one. You've got parallel park, which is around a car. And then you've got in like a supermarket car park, bay parking. Okay. And the bay parking's got a couple of variations and variants of it, but generally that's it. And you only get one manoeuvre on your test. Okay, they don't make you do all of them.
Right. So you just do one.
Yeah. So if you get this one, this is it's going to be the right reverse. It's basically as you're going along, they'll say to you, okay, in a moment, I'd like you to pull up and stop on the right-hand side of the road, keeping close to and parallel with the curb. Yeah. So what that means is that you're going to be effectively coming across the road.
Yeah.
And stopping like that. And parallel.
Right.
Okay. Now you're
stopping on the other side of the road.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're used to stopping on the left, although you need to improve that as well based on your last performance. But stopping on the right, there is a procedure for it, okay? Now, the first thing you should do when you've been asked to stop on the right-hand side is look for somewhere to stop. Don't just go putting your signal on, going over, and then look. That's no good to anybody. First, look where you're going to stop. Now, down this road, there are a couple of little raised curbs. But stopping on the right is the same as stopping on the left. The car blocks on this driveway.
Yeah, they don't look very big.
They don't, and actually, I don't want you to use them.
Okay.
Where the learner car is there, beyond him on the right hand side, there's a big straight curb, no dips in it whatsoever. And this is actually one of the places where they can bring you on your driving test to do this manoeuvre on this road, on this actual road.
Oh, that's handy.
And I've had this many times with people saying, oh yeah, I got that manoeuvre and it was we practiced. Okay. So here's your procedure. Yeah, you spot where you're going to stop. You think yes, thank you, and then it's mirrors and signal for right. Now, when that signal goes on, you're pretty much committed into the action of moving across the road. So you can move across, yeah? Now, this is really important. As you get to this kind of position to the other side of the road, slow down.
Slow down a lot.
Yeah? A lot, yeah.
straight road? Or?
It's a straight road, yeah.
Okay.
Now, the point is that if you're pointing outwards like that and you stop like that, when you reverse...
You'll go into the left-hand lane, yeah.
Yeah, which is
not what you want.
No. So that is why it's worth taking that time to get parallel.
Yeah.
So then you're going to pop it into reverse, which is here.
Yeah.
And before you move anywhere, you must look all around.
Yeah.
And then if it's clear, you can start moving backwards. Now, as you're moving backwards, I want you to look out over your left shoulder out the back window. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is mainly where you're going to look at, but occasionally you're also going to look over your right shoulder in case there's any cars coming out of any cars coming out of driveways.
Okay.
So you would be, I would say, probably about 80-85% out the left back window, and then about just
and then check to see if there's cars.
As your eyes come forward, you can see up and down the road, so you can see what's going on. And the other thing, you're not just going to let go of the brakes in reverse, otherwise the car's just going to fire backwards on its own. So keep your brakes applied maybe 50%. Yeah, so they're not enough to stop the car, but
so just be switching.
Yeah.
Sort of thing,
well, just sort of scrape the brakes, rather than going like that. Don't dab them, okay, because you get a right rough ride. And that is it. You're just going to go about 2 car lengths. It's not very far at all. In that time, you should have a chance to go left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, stop.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be thank you, drive on when it's safe. So once again, it's all round observations. And this time you start on the right, finish on the left, because you always finish on the road side.
Yeah.
Have a look around. If it's clear, signal and move away. And it's really important as you move away, just like when you move away from the right, like you check your blind spot, do the same on the left side as well. Check your blind spot as you move off, okay?
Yeah.
Right, now, that's that. So that's what it is. It's quite straightforward, and we'll get into that in just a moment. There's one more thing about manoeuvres. I want you to imagine that there is a big circle around your car, 15-20 meters. Depends on the road, 25 meters. That is your danger zone. Now, when you're doing this, you are the hazard. Therefore, any cars or pedestrians come into this danger zone, you must stop.
Just stop no matter what. Yeah.
If they stop, you can then move. If then they move again, you must stop again. You can't both be moving in the danger zone together.
Yeah.
And that also applies to cars on the other side of the road, and actually even pedestrians on the other side of the road, because these pedestrians can cross the road in various directions. So it still counts as your danger area, and this is really important that you understand this stopping and starting.
Yeah.
And that is it really. So how's that sound?
Yeah, it's a lot to remember, but
once you've done it a couple of times, hopefully it gets a lot easier. It's pretty straightforward, to be fair. Right. Well, what we'll do then is let's go have a go at it and see how we deal with it and see what we think. All right?
Okay.
So when you're ready, what I'd like you to do is move off from the side of the road, and then I'll give you the instruction. We're actually going to stop after the learner car down there, so there's no sort of rush to get it done.
All right.
Okay. So when you're ready.
This thing's always stiff. It's probably a good thing that it's stiff with it being you can go into reverse easily. Right. Okay, so check the calendar.
Exactly. Signal for this woman over there now. Yeah, okay, let's go. Shoulder check now. Thank you, eyes forward. You can't see the signal if we don't cancel itself. Nice and gently. So the instruction is pull up and stop on the right hand side of the road, keeping close to and parallel with the curb. So just driving your normal positioning, not too fast even there. And you'll see there's actually a really nice big space there, and by that lamppost is perfect. So there is a signal. Right, over you go now. It's not moving over earlier. There you go. Now shallow it out. You don't want to go in too steep either. That's it. Now take the time to get yourself close to and parallel with the curb, and just take yourself up towards the table. Yeah, stop now then. That's it. So you've already done it. You have got a slight bit of tilt onto the right, which means you're going to get slightly moved out as you go. So if I can just help you, just let the brakes go a minute and stop. There's that. I know it don't seem much, but it can make a difference, okay? Right, so just handbrake and park a moment while we talk about this. And park, and just start neutral, whichever one is. Can't see signal. Yeah, so you've got really good position. It's really worth taking that extra little bit of time just to get yourself other one is don't get yourself too close to the pavement either. From the examiner's point of view, they can't see how close you are.
No.
And they didn't ask you to get close, they asked you to get close to and parallel. Now, how close is close? Well,
I imagine, like, you know, that much gap is probably okay.
I've seen them do it without whatever, you know.
Really?
Just stay, really, just stay away from the pavement. If you go clipping the pavement, you're going to have serious consequences.
How far?
Please have a look.
Okay. That's further than I thought it was.
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. From here, it looks like you're right next to it.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah?
I feel, yeah. So the barcode is generally my reference point where I am on the line.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's pretty much on on the curb, so that's good for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right then.
Okay.
So
now we're gonna
reverse back to car lens. So if you want to pop it into reverse.
Okay. Right. So let's put this into that's reverse. Okay.
I'm right down.
Okay. So what's 2 car?
Well, that's now use your judgment on the 2 car lengths because you know it's the two lengths of your own car. Now
I'm going to ignore that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're still going to look all around. Are you safe to go? If you look over your left shoulder and start reversing slowly. Remember what I said about the brakes? No. Next stop. Listen. You can't. What you've done is you've just looked forward, let go of the brakes, and gone backwards.
Okay.
So I need you need to look where you're going, and don't just let go of the brakes. Just release them so that they're half applied and half not. That's it. Don't let it go too fast, not too fast. Look over your right shoulder. Don't stop. That's it. Left shoulder. Don't stop. Not too fast. Somewhere in between, Nick. That's too fast. That's too fast, mate. Yeah. Okay. So we'll. All right. We're just going to do the reversing element again. Okay. The reversing element.
Okay.
But try not to let it go too fast.
Okay. Yeah.
So never just fully let go of the brakes because you just weren't outside to the jobs.
I'm just trying to judge how fast.
I know it's a new skill for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unusual.
Okay. So are you clear to go? No, exactly.
The car coming as well. Oh, he's turning.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let's check that. There's a person walking here. Is that in my danger zone?
Where is she? I can't see him. Oh, he's miles away, mate.
Okay.
No, he's not in your danger zone. He's going to get into it in about another 10, 15 metres.
Okay.
So at the moment, he's too far away to be relevant for you.
Left. Yeah, I'll have to make this guy now.
Yep. And you just once you're happy that he's not actually going to be crossing the road, then you can continue.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right then. So let's make some progress while we've got a clear road.
Okay.
So nice and slowly.
Oh, so I've got
No, you've got your foot on the brake, mate.
That's what it is. Yeah. So take my foot off the brake.
But not all the way up. That's it. And then look over your right shoulder. Back over your left shoulder. That's it. Back over your right shoulder. Slow it down just a little bit. And back over your left shoulder and stop. Okay.
Great.
All right.
Oh.
And now is the drive on element. So drive on when it's safe. So D for drive. All round observation starting on the right, finishing on the left. That's it. Okay, let's take that. Shoulder check now. Thank you. And then drive on. We're going to take the next road. We've already done it, mate. Taking the next road on the right. We're going to go around the block, do it all again. Next time we'll stop about here.
Next road on the right. Okay.
Yep.
So we just go all around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big crescent. This is so it's just links back onto that road.
It's not turning around. It's like it's not something I'm used to until. But like I'm used to just sitting here looking forward, you know. So it's unusual. it's with you or not. Can't remember.
Might have been Roundago because it's very close to the test centre. Okay, so at the end of the road, that T-junction there, we are turning right. So the instruction is somewhere down this road, we'll stop on the right hand side of the road, keep it close to and parallel with the curb.
Okay. So we go.
Just go past them. There'll be room after for you as well. Yeah, got a nice big curve over there. That's it. So you're pretty much on the edge of Laura there, Nick. Any closer to that junction, and it'd be too close.
Yeah.
You left it quite a long time after you passed
did,
that last car to move over. You waited about half the distance that we've got between us.
Yeah.
You've not quite got yourself straight with the road. If we went in a straight line, we'd end up going into that brownish tree there, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And really, we should hit them railings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really is worth getting.
I just want to see. Sorry.
No, Nick. You can't just open your door, mate. Handbrake, park, now you can open your door and have a look.
Yeah.
Open it a bit more so I can see.
It's quite far away from it.
Yeah. It's still okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to be right next to
Okay.
it. Okay, so now we're going to do the reversing element.
Okay. Right. So, I'm trying to think. Hang on. My brain's...
There's a little bit of logic to apply here. Because you're quite far away from the pavement and you've not got yourself straight with the road,
Yeah.
you're going to get to the middle of the road pretty quickly.
So we need to turn the steering wheel slightly that
Exactly.
way.
Counter steer it just slightly to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much. We're talking about 5 minutes worth.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
All right then. So when you're ready.
Yeah. So we're gonna put this into reverse, and then we're gonna take off the handbrake. Now we're gonna. Okay, well this guy's moving, so we're just gonna wait. I think he's doing the same thing I'm doing. Maybe not. I don't know. Right. Okay. So we're gonna counter steer just a little.
Only a little bit, maybe not. Just looking here and I can see it looking pretty good actually in the reversing camera. Okay? So when you're ready, we'll do the 2 car lengths.
Okay.
Element. Straighten up your wheels now. Straighten them up now because you've done your counter steering. That's it. Yeah. Right shoulder as well. Thank you. And left shoulder. And stop. There you go. Nice. Okay? Drive on when you're ready. So what I'd like you to do is drive on and take the next road on the right.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Right. Okay. Off. Okay.
Shoulder check now. Shoulder check. Thank you. You must get these shoulder checks in as you're moving across the road. Okay? Right. There you are. It's as easy as that, Nick, isn't it? Really?
Easy as that. Doesn't feel easy. But yeah, takes a lot of concentration.
It's only until you get used to it. Once your muscle memory kicks in, then it gets a lot easier.
I would like some more muscle memory driving. I feel like I'm having to remember a lot of things a lot of the time. It's not always natural, but yeah, it will get there soon, I'm sure.
Yes, of course.
I suppose it's learning a new skill, isn't it? It's
Say again,
learning a new skill is going to take
yes.
time to...
Well, skills by their very nature need to be learned and developed.
I did try reversing parallel parking in a manual, and that is much harder.
Yeah.
Took me a while. Well, I don't think I did enough of it to really get the hang of it. But I did 3-point turns as well. That was difficult. It was quite difficult.
3-point turn.
Yeah.
When did you do your driving before?
It was probably a year or two ago. That was in a manual though.
Well, they don't do 3-point turn anymore.
Well, I don't know why. I think he was showing me it because even though they don't do it in the test,
you still need to know how to do it.
Yeah, because you might end up in a position where you need to, because you follow a sat nav, don't you usually?
Yeah.
And you have to
Takes
go
you down the wrong road.
If you go down the wrong road on the sat nav does, then you need to know how to get out of that situation.
Yeah, that makes sense. So at the end of the road, we will be turning left.
Left, okay.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you what, turn right. Yeah, we have got time to do it one more time. So turn right, and we'll do it one more time. Okay.
Okay.
We've got it 3 times, I think. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go then. Okay, so the instruction is pull up and stop on the right-hand side of the road, keep it close to and parallel with the curb.
Okay.
After this car. Further earlier. Don't move it to like that, so slow it right down now. Otherwise just run out of space. Slow down more, slow down. If you're going like that, that means you're still going too fast there. You slightly overdid it. You slightly overdid it with the turn away. I think you're okay though. Your position actually is pretty good here. Right, so reverse back to car lens.
Okay, right. So reverse back to car lens.
Now look, Nick, if you're pulled over on the right hand side of the road in driving on your driving test, 100% you're going to be reversing back to car lens. So instead of going handbrake park, you just pop it into reverse because you know exactly what you're going to be doing. Handbrake down, because it'll keep you on the foot brake and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Yep.
Right. Behind us.
So keep this nice and straight this time because you've got it really good here.
Yeah.
Well, they're nothing to do with you anyway because they're in the opposite direction, aren't they? It's too fast. That's better. Thank you, that'll do. It's only 2 car lengths. Drive on when it's safe.
Okay. So now we need to neutral. Handbrakes off. Okay. Now we're going to check behind us. Okay, indicate now. Okay.
Let's go then. Our road's clear, isn't it? Check your shoulder. To the left. That's it. And next road on your right. Yeah, just because he's coming out of his driveway, don't mean you should stay there. You can still get onto your normal position. And then you could have waited here as well.
Yeah.
So in driving, we're always looking to get as far into our drive as we can, realistically, without blocking anybody or anything. So.
Yeah.
All right. I think you've done pretty good with that, actually. Okay. forwards. Go forwards. Let's go. Come on. That's it. Okay. Turn too soon. Okay. So at this roundabout, we are going to be turning right. Okay. Second exit. So it's 1, 2, second exit. Okay. Let's go then. I see you looking at that one over there, but he's nothing to do with you whatsoever. Yeah. Until you get on the roundabout, he's not relevant to you at all. That's your exit. The main place you're looking is to the right, if that's clear, which it is. Yeah. You continue on, then you deal with him. Okay. Otherwise, I mean, we don't give way to the left thing. He's waiting for you. Yeah. So at the next roundabout, we are turning left at the first exit. Okay to go? Nick? Yes. Go on then. Let's go. Bit more gas. Come on. Bit of gas. Look in your mirror. Look in your mirror. Look. Come. Yeah. You wasted a lot of time there with deciding whether you could go or not, and at that point, he's pretty much 150 metres away. Yeah. By the time you decided that you could, after a bit of encouragement from me, and then moved off a bit slow, you didn't slow down for you, did it, until the very last moment. So try to have a bit more confidence in what you see, because I'm sure when you first looked at him, you thought that's a big space. You must have thought that was a big space, because it is a big space. Okay. So it's not just a case of looking and, oh yeah, there's a car, I think I'll wait, because we can't do that. Yeah. Otherwise there's always a car, isn't there? Yeah. There's always going to be another car. So the real question isn't, is there a car? The real question is, can I emerge safely without rushing? Okay. So we are going to be coming to another roundabout in a moment. We'll be turning left first exit when we get there. First exit. Yep. Early vision, early decision. Are you clear to keep going? Yes. Come on then. Then straight on from here. Okay. Driving's very matter of fact. We're driving, always keep it just straightforward. Just come away from the edge a little bit. Yeah. There's only one lane at the moment. Okay. Yeah, it's always just keep it simple, keep the questions simple, keep the answers simple. Are you clear? Yes or no? Yeah. Sometimes it's when you ask that question, I'm not actually sure in my head. It's taking me time to process what's in front of me a lot. Yeah. And it's like my brain's sort of like more there. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah, I understand. Yeah. I mean, early in the morning as well. It takes time to get the thought processes through yourself. It really does. I think a lot of the time my brain feels like it's trying to do 17 things at once when it's looking, ignoring everything else and driving.
roundabout.
Yeah, you're going to go straight on at the next roundabout. Okay.
So we're going that way, straight where that bus is.
Exactly. Thank you. She's moving off next. You don't need your brakes, like just come off your gas a bit, okay? Just think about the guys behind you, they're not expecting you to be braking.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to follow the road ahead, okay? You should stick to your left lane.
Yeah. Because now I can't see the light.
Yeah, but it's probably only the top light. It's probably only the red light that's broken on
I
here.
see.
But you can see that one up there, can you?
Yes, I can. That's mine, is it?
Yeah, yeah. They're both for us.
So left hand lane, but then it's going to merge.
Yeah, but it's their job to merge with you because
Yeah.
you're going to be in the primary lane
Just
there.
carry on.
Just be aware of them. There you go. You see this light there, it's still working. It's only the red light that's gone. It's unusual for the whole set of lights to be out.
Yeah.
Straight on, so where the bus is basically.
You get to be slightly further back from us because otherwise you're in the blind, aren't you?
Yeah, you've basically given him about double the distance of the car, which is correct.
Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't want to get too close. I'm going straight on.
So we're going to take the next road on the left. Just drive normally. So there's your crossroad sign, so it should be about 100 metres after the sign. So if you want to give it a left signal now, just know it's just around this bend. You don't need to go too slow on the main highway. Just drive normally and then just turn in gently and then slow to find somewhere to stop. And it's round here, isn't it?
Yes, this road, yeah, it's fine.
Okay, do you want to just stop here then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't worry about that.